As history teaches us, World War II and its aftermath ushered in dramatic changes for the world in which we live. Some dramatic and obvious, others more subtle, their impact gradual. It was during this era that Arizona was transformed from a state based on citrus, cotton, copper, cattle, and climate to one that would build on the growth brought by military installations, aerospace industry, and most important of all, air conditioning. America's military leaders were particularly fond of Arizona as a place to train pilots for the Air Force. The Thunderbird Airfield at 59th Avenue and Greenway was developed as a training base for pilots from Allied forces from around the world. Pilots from more than 30 different countries trained there during the war. After World War II ended, the land and improvements at Thunderbird were purchased by a former leader of the Army Air Force's Training Command, General Barton Yount, with help from some of the best-known businessmen in Phoenix, Frank Snell, John C. Lincoln, A.L. Moore, William O'Malley, Frank Brophy. Thunderbird went from a place to train pilots to a school that trained people for careers in foreign trade. About 25 miles south and east of Thunderbird, another center of higher learning was emerging. Arizona State Teachers College was on its way to becoming Arizona State University, which would finally happen in 1958. Linked in those early days of a changing Valley of the Sun, 56 years later, the two schools would join the same family. On December 31, 2014, the Thunderbird School of Global Management officially became the 16th college of what is today America's largest public university, ASU. In 2017, ASU announced that Thunderbird would join the university's campus in downtown Phoenix, coming full circle from its point of origin. What Thunderbird brings to downtown Phoenix is a 70-year worldwide reputation for being a top-ranked graduate school for international business. And today, in a time when lifelong learning is critical to sustained success, Thunderbird includes one of the finest executive education programs in the world.
It's for us an opportunity to connect much more broadly with the resources, the professors, the intellectual property that's available in this cluster of graduate professional schools in the downtown location of Arizona State University.
So the ultimate vision that we have and that I have as the leader of ASU for Thunderbird is a world-class elite graduate school in global management, unique among all the schools around the planet, operating in fantastic new facilities, supported by the rest of the university to allow the institution Thunderbird to be successful financially.
With approximately 400 students from more than 40 countries, Thunderbird's student population is roughly half international and half domestic. Its 45,000 alumni remain active worldwide, participating in more than 170 alumni chapters in 140 countries. T-Birds are in positions of leadership in companies and organizations around the world. Thunderbird Executive Education is delivered in places all over the world. Headquartered on the downtown campus, Thunderbird also has offices in Geneva, Switzerland, Dubai, United Arab Emirates, and in Moscow, Russia. The Thunderbird student experience is enhanced not only by world-class faculty and a diverse cohort of students, but also by a focused applied learning emphasis that requires students to take what they learn in the classroom and put it into place in the field.
It's a great experience. You get to go to all the world places, get the cultural flavor.
Internships, externships, and consulting labs deliver education through real-world experiences. Thunderbird's focus is an extension of Arizona State University's focus, a global impact at the societal level, built on a spirit of entrepreneurship, responsive to the real-world needs and demands of the communities in which we thrive. And as its students and executive population move through their careers, they will do so with a connection to Phoenix, a city that shares their spirit of innovation and passion for creating sustainable prosperity.